Miami. Shortstop, D. Gordon.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
In the second,
here's Marcell Ozuna. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ball 1. For Gordon, he picks up stolen base number 9 on the year so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian
Yelich stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Christian Yelich becomes the first out of the inning. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now,
Justin Bour.
And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Striding in, Quentin. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Striding into the box, David Dahl, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Right over the middle, knee high. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Tommy Pham.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Stanton will put this one away in the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounded softly to the right. Carpenter scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The 0-2 once more. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Stanton coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Valentian. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Throw over to first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time. And just stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Trumbo. A double play. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler. And this one is gone. A home run. Riding in once again, Justin Bour. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High pop up. Trumbo is calling for it. And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A ball for Gordon at short. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Carpenter.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Schimpf scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again,
number
Dexter
25.
Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, and this is off the second base bag. Gordon is there, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. David Dahl stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another chance. Quentin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Derek Dietrich.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Realmuto.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. In now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. A base hit in his first trip.
Trumbo.
Too low, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Realmuto puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
For the Cardinals.
Digging in, Trevor Story. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. Ready now, Aledmus Diaz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the move. And foul. 2 out with the man at first. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So striding in, Valentian looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. A little bouncer. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for. Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he struck him out. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Shortstop, D. Gordon.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. And he takes a called strike 2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Robinson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Dexter Fowler.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Christian
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted into center field. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Ready for another chance. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
On the ground up the middle. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
D. Gordon.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 70.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. in is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Digging in, Valentian. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter, number 7.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. One down. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matt Carpenter.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dexter
And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Valentian is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game. Now at the plate, David Dahl trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there, a base hit. Now to the plate. Tommy Pham. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Kyle Schwarber will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton. Now he'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Justin Bour. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So digging in now Quentin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Mark.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's Junichi Tazawa.
Now pitching for Miami.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo.
Junichi.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Stanton is in foul territory now as he hustles over to put it away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Trying to pick things up. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Safe. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Stanton giving chase. And the inning is over. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll be charged with trying to. Adeiny Echeverria will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Taken in by Carpenter. They'll whip this one to first in time. And so striding in, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things. Number 14 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Number 3.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?